families in India, paying thousands of pounds to traffickers. But the economic downturn means work has dried up. In the first of two special reports, Chris Rogers investigates.
These are Britain's 21st century slums, hidden at the end of suburban gardens. In just one area of West London, 2,500 poorly constructed buildings. They house hundreds of illegal immigrants. They call them sheds with beds, many built without planning permission, others converted garages. This is just one street, and on the end of each garden there are brick buildings like this one, all with windows and doorways leading to this alleyway, and they just go on and on and on. Inside, the accommodation is basic. They came here from India to make money, but Britain's economic downturn has driven them into poverty.
We can barely make ends meet. It's been 2 months and we've only worked 4 days. What can we do? We have to pay the landlords. There are 4 or 5 of us, so we club together to pay it.
Their rent, £800 a month. Landlords will risk housing illegal immigrants, but at an inflated price. They've been told not to open the door to anyone in case they are planning officials or immigration officers. But we got inside posing as volunteers. We brought them food and blankets. They complain of damp, cramped conditions. But what angers them most is being exploited by their own people.
Our people who are here legally, permanent residents, who've made homes here, they've paid for their houses because of us. Their mortgages are paid. They charge a high rent. Everyone who lives here is Punjabi.
Row after row of terraced houses in this predominantly Asian area of West London are housing illegal immigrants in back gardens. Many of the immigrants we spoke to are paying hundreds of pounds a month to live in squalid, illegal and, in some cases, dangerous buildings.
How much rent do you pay?
500.
A month? A month.
A month.
Yeah.
It's quite a lot.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
Because it is a study flat, no?
It's a flat.
So that both electricity
Yeah.
and things, yeah?
So that's 2 people just...
Oh, electrics are gone. There are an estimated 10,000 illegal dwellings in garages, sheds and outer buildings across London and the home counties. The highest number has been detected in Ealing and neighbouring Slough. So how has the problem grown to such a scale? Local authorities say they are often hampered by the law, which means they have to give 24 hours notice before inspecting a property. Plenty of time for landlords to conceal evidence. The BBC is making its evidence available to the authorities. Meanwhile, recent figures show thousands of illegal immigrants have had enough and are applying for voluntary deportation. But getting home isn't always that easy. Chris Rogers, BBC News, West London.
And tomorrow, Chris Rogers reports on the illegal immigrants who live rough on the streets. Still here,